Now, after that quick video I put out while testing Kirb's Neco on Steroids mod, you could say the cat is out of the bag about which character I'll be covering today is, huh? No? Tough crowd. Let's just start the review. I don't know anything about Neco, as I haven't been exposed to her beyond the copious amount of meme compilations my friend sent me that includes her, but from what I have been able to gather, it's not necessarily the steroids that are making her so powerful. Searching up her fandom page, I am completely unable to make heads nor tails about what her abilities are, but they sound powerful. Then again, you go onto the mod download page, and apparently her spin ability is a pipe bomb, so I'm not entirely convinced Kirb knew any more about her than I do. Double jumping while your momentum is still travelling upwards causes Neco to begin flying for a short period of time, which is nerfed to a simple hover if you have begun to fall. This is as powerful as it sounds, and is a big part of the reason Neco is as powerful as he is. As previously mentioned, pressing spin in air will detonate a pipe bomb contained inside Neco, launching her diagonally downwards while massively increasing her speed. I don't know why you have to be in air to trigger this, as I'm sure the bomb could just launch you forwards if you were grounded, but in its current state, I find this attack is best suited for either regaining your momentum after hitting a wall, or to angle yourself into any holes you're trying to land in. Finally, pressing custom 1 will cause Neco to teleport to any nearby enemies or monitors and immediately destroy them. With the solitary exception of Metal Sonic, who is such an emotionless husk that they are completely nonplussed by this cat teleporting in front of them, every single enemy and boss, regardless of their health, will die in one hit. This led to some strange events happening with some bosses, as I'm sure you're all able to see. Allow me to quickly farm some boss related emblems. Thanks Neco, you're a real help. The other thing that makes Neco so powerful, beyond the instant kill attacks and the power of flight, is her modified speed and jump stats. I don't know any way of checking by how much, but Neco definitely moves faster and jumps significantly higher than every vanilla character, making her very well suited to farming even more time attack emblems. This is actually one of the things that might kill you a fair few times however, as it does take a long while to get used to your massively increased momentum. The stages also simply aren't built around a character working like this, so get ready for springs to overshoot where they're supposed to launch you, and to ruin jumps by hitting ceilings and ruining your flow. I feel this kind of thing is half the point of playing a character whose main gimmick is just being really powerful though, although that does bring up the point of how you should score a character who can be intentionally poorly balanced. If there are two things that truly go together in the SLB2 modding community, it's meme characters and not really bothering with sprites. You can argue all you want about how much the comedy of a mod is derived from this sort of thing, but like other gag characters, Neco has very few sprites, simply because it's easier to release it like that. It's a real shame in this context too, because from searching up some Neco compilations on YouTube, a big part of the comedy in the actual show is how they react to the scenarios they're put in, with the over-the-top reactions that's common in anime. I'd assume that losing that and replacing it with complete motionlessness seems like a really big part of the real character has been lost, replaced with a husk masquerading as Neco, except all they can do is the bare minimum you'd find out from YouTube meme compilations. Maybe I'm just overthinking it, but I think this is genuinely a really big part of the reason why meme characters can oftentimes be really hard to review, because you have to choose between leaning into the humour of the mod, or how accurately it captures the actual characters. Overall, I feel Neco can be fun to mess around with, as are most highly overpowered characters, but they haven't really got anything that separates them from that crowd, especially because it's a group so heavily saturated by this sort of meme character. It doesn't look like the mod is that accurate to her appearances in her anime, so some points need to be docked there, and I can't say how much of the reason I enjoyed her was just because she helped me get a lot of time attack emblems. But again, maybe I'm just really overthinking this, and the humour of the whole situation had flown right over my head in doing so. I'll rank Neco a middling 5 out of 10, but I'm sure just from looking at the footage in the background, you'll be able to see whether this is the sort of mod you'd give a higher or lower score to. I'm sorry for the delay to this video coming out, as I know that as I finish this script, I'll be going to a wedding that'll be keeping me from actually editing any of the video together. So many delays recently. Hopefully I can settle back into a schedule in the new year. I hope you enjoy this video, and ciao.